Hi and welcome to my Flosstube videos. My name's Maureen Cornell. My videos, I'm just Maureen Cornell. We are on May the 1st, the first day of May, and like the sun is actually shining. The sun is actually shining and it's not freezing cold. It's not even warm, but it's not freezing cold. Like, we've actually been outside today. It's been very pleasant. It's supposed to be like this all week, so it's very nice. This is quite an achievement for Scotland. Where I live, everybody else thinks Scotland gets it really cold, but to be honest, we don't. Where I live, we live on the coast. Oh, a little popcat. And it's quite mild most of the year. It's just kind of grey. It's just lots and lots of grey. So having a little bit of blue sky is really exciting. Everybody gets really exciting, get taps off. The sights you see, it's quite scary. So anyway, May the 1st, which is, as most people will know, that means one thing and one thing only, it's stitchmaynia. Which lots and lots of people seem to be doing. I've spent quite a few days actually just going through all the YouTube videos. Oh my god, I don't actually know how you can all cope with doing all those new starts. I'm participating in stitchmaynia this year, but I'm keeping it simple. It's quite simple. I like my little idea I had. I just could not deal with 15, 16, 17 new starts. My head would actually explode, I think, if I tried to do that. I'm coping at the moment with the amount of whips I've got, but any more than that, I think it's just because I like to do BAPs, you know, the big ass projects. So doing 16 of them, yeah, that's not going to happen. Excuse me 1 minute. Poppy, move. Poppy Cat has just developed a fascination with all my cross stitch stuff, and got her little paws in the drawers the other day and was pulling out floss. Not impressed. So anyway, sorry, I've kind of wandered off a bit here. Right, so this video is mainly going to be a little catch up for the last few weeks. I participated in Jessie Marie's stitch along for her birthday. I missed a couple of days and it wasn't the best. I didn't do the best effort for that, but it was okay. And then so I'll talk about that and what I've got planned for me. So, looking back, after I spoke to you, I did a little bit of work on some stuff. The main thing was starting the stitch along. That weekend, actually, I went down to see an old stitcher friend of mine. So I drove down to Yorkshire. And I had a lovely weekend. It was really nice. I was a total flake though. Friday night I was crashed out at 9:30. I was really sad. Stitching wise, I took down my one piece that I'd taken down for this, and we went to. She's a stitcher, but she's also a knitter now. And we went along. She's joined a local knitting group, in a little town near where she lives, and she was up there every other Saturday, and it coincided with the weekend I was there, so we went up, and so I took my stitching along there. So I did that then, did about another hour after we came back from there, then that was it. Everybody was like, oh, I take it, are you going to go and stitch all weekend? It's like, nah, too busy talking, too busy chatting, no stitching. So anyway, so while I was there though, I took down, that was when the style started to be oldest whip. Now my oldest whip is actually my chatelaine, and my chatelaine is not a traveller. It's too big. It's just not conducive to travelling. So I took another one down. I took my Mirabilia down, which is quite old as well. I've had it for quite a while. I started it a couple of years ago, which is not bad for me. It makes me laugh when I hear all these people going, oh, my oldest whip, you know, I started this in 2014. I'm like, no. If it's, you know, in the last decade, sorry, that doesn't count. Anyway, so I took my Mirabilia down. So, sorry, I'm just going to dive down because my stuff's here. So I worked a bit more on it. There's not really much point in showing you this, to be honest, because it's just more and more and more of the same. Where did we get to anyway? But it's quite nice just to get it out and remind myself when it's done. So, we are making progress on her skirts. This, I just took this down because it was easy. It meant I had a few threads with me and I was able to just work on these bits. There's not too much colours, changes. So, just for interested, anybody's interested, this is stitched on Sparkly's Maelstrom. I think it's 28 count or 32 count, I'm not sure. Whatever. With the DMC, the fancy schmancy threads, I couldn't get hold of them, and quite frankly, the too dear here. Our DMC is ridiculously overpriced, let alone anything else. So that was my memorabilia. So I worked on that day. Then I came home. I came back up on the Sunday, so I was back home for dinner time. And the next day was Letters J, S and D. So I picked my Derwent Water D Harbour View. And this thing, right? I don't know, it looks so... That's the finished picture, right? It doesn't look that there should be that much stitching involved in it, you know. And I do a little bit every so often, and I don't seem to make any progress on it. It's strange. So this is just done on a piece of white. Oh, God knows when it's been done. White even weave of some description. So I've got to the boat. So I kind of filled in this kind of bit here. But it just feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like I'm ever getting anywhere in it. So I've only really been stitching on it, like doing any salves or anything like that. So I'm decided to kind of add it into my rotation because really, quite frankly, I'm getting sick of it. I was like, I need to give this some time. Give it some time and some love and make some progress on it. It's only little. So that was that, and then on the Monday, which was the 17th of April, it was something that you were enabled to buy, and then also because it's the 17th of the month, it was a new start for me, so therefore I combined two, and I started one of the wonderful, joyful snowflower something and all samplers. You know what I'm talking about. The calendar. The pretty calendar. So I started quite randomly on... Oh God, I really should have looked these. Excuse me, I have no idea where these are. Oh, there we are. I started on July because I think if I can get it finished, then because what I'll do is I'll make them up each month, and then I can have them in my work because I have all my little bank snacks in my work. So I can't. Yeah, I don't even think there's any point showing you. I mean, it's just, you all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we have Pretty Flamingo. I won't sing, God, that'd be really bad. So this called for a whole bunch of threads I didn't have. Lots of gentle arts and stuff like that. So I ignored that list completely and just looked through it. I've got a whole load of gentle art stuff that I've collected over the years and used for other stuff, so I just went through it and kind of matched up as what I thought would look quite good. So my little flamingos are actually that's a lie. That's a big huge lie. It wasn't a gentle art. It's DMC number 48. I feel like a bingo caller. 4 and 8, 48. Sorry. So this is my little flamingos. I really like it. It came up really nice. So I've done it. And then of course the legs were charted. Now this was just on a little bit of fabric that I used for my Quaker Heart thing, which is slightly summer. It's got a little bit of blue in it. So of course the legs were stitched and were charted in white, and I was like, well, that's not gonna work. They will look legless. So a little bit of grey So we've got that going on. It's just such pretty colours. I love that bittersweet gentle art threads. Don't know whereabouts that is in it. The colours are so pretty in it. And I'm hoping, did I? Yeah, I did actually write down what I had matched everything up. So anyway, so that's my little flamingos. Hopefully I'll get back to them. I forgot actually how pretty that pink was. So that was that. On the Tuesday the 18th, the colours, different colours, purple, maroons, oranges, something along that line. So, sorry, I hope you can still hear me, I'm not muttering away to myself. We went for, oh my god, these things just move about, you see them and then they disappear, like 2 seconds later. Yes, purples. My thistles, which is going to be a Biscornu. Again, sorry, I can't show you because it was just a wee freebie one I think I got off Tinternet a while ago. And it's done some purple sparkly, there's lots of purple going on here. Purple sparkly, kind of nat. Quite frankly, it's a bit nasty, the fabric. It's that kind of weird coated way. I don't know what it is. Anyway, but it's handy enough for just doing little things like this, and it's working out well. So I'm going to adjust this a Biscornu. And I'm just using, again, I'm just using some gas threads, I think. A couple of those. What am I using? Sugar plum and purple iris, which are both quite bluey actually, but it's really, oh, scissors. And a limited edition gecko and cucumber, the greens, and it's really coming up nice. I mean, it does, to me, it does look quite thistly. Really pleased with that. Anyway, again, that's one of those ones I'm just using for Sal's. That was it. On the Wednesday, it was something to do with an animal. I had nothing to do with animals. I had a bird on my captive, mini captive. But to be truthful, that was a night. Yeah, I don't think that even. No, I think I got ditched. To be honest, that night, as I was doing a 5k run that was just up in Irvine, and it was down the beach. It was a little bit bracing down the beach. Whoo, bit of sand in your face. Not actually on the beach, like round the beach park. And then there was one bit where we had to go into sand and just kind of came to a grinding halt, which I'm quite pleased at actually. Got my breath back. So I did it. I was trying to get it under 35 minutes. I'm so brilliant. 35.22. Oh. But it was really nice because there was a lot of people that ended up, like I went myself and I knew quite a few people and they were all cheering me and I ended up feeling really, it was like, if only it was actually time to be a cheat, be proud of, but hey, I done it. I got a medal. I have my medals up on here because I'm like a, professional athlete type person. So anyway, so that got ditched that night. The next night was to be Miss Congeniality. I was going to do my memorabilia, but I just nipped on. I did captive, mini captive. This is my gorgeous mini captive by Marta Dalek. Having it there. Love it. So she came in very handy. She was Miss Congeniality. She was the next night. It was something to do with diamonds. What do brides normally have? What would you, if you're a bride, you have an engagement ring. Normally, traditional ring is a diamond. And I think that was it for her. Yeah, that was it. And the animal, which is not really an animal, it's a bird. So anyway, so I did a little bit more on that, and then since then, for the last 4 nights, I've kind of put her back into rotation and worked away. And I sat on Saturday or Sunday, and I stitched, and I swear to God, I did like a little square there. Please bear in mind, this is 32 count, 1/1. So there's a hell of a lot of stitches in there. holy crap, I mean, I stitched and stitched and stitched, and I looked at the end of the night, I went, oh my god, I've done like that much. But to be truthful, that's nearly half a page. That is actually, that little bit here is like half a page. So plan is to kind of fill in that bit now. What I'm doing is just, I can, at the beginning of the year, I looked on my website and went, right, okay, let me try and do this. So I thought I'll try and get like 2 pages done on, another 2 pages done on this. And I'm just kind of working, you know, adding them in here and there when the notion takes me. I'm going to try and do like a kind of 4-day rotation kind of thing on top, and just kind of, so that all my whips are getting an equal love. They're all my children. I love them all equally. I don't have any favourites. Honest. Closest to finishing for the style was my ink circles, which ironically it wasn't really actually that close to finishing, but by the end of it, it was pretty close to finishing. It's just done in a random bit of fabric. See, I like my bright colours. This is done with, now, unfortunately, I don't have the little bit that tells me what I actually was using. I have a feeling it is Threadwork, not Threadworks. Bear with me 1 second. Let me poke about in my drawers. Yeah, Thread Picker Silk, which is Scottish Lassie, I know. And I'm pretty sure, sorry, look at that. Oh, no, see, that's the colours. That's a bit of pole stitches, pearl, dragon and ice, fire and ice, I think it is. I think that's what it is, possibly. That's so fabulous, those ones. So I think what I'm going to do with this is, oh, if I don't put them in there, I'll forget where they are. I'm a major panic. So this is going to be the top of the boots corner. And then I was like, oh, what am I going to do in the bottom? I really need 2 sides to it. So I'm possibly going to do it again with some of that carnival or something. Okay, so yeah, I'll maybe just do top and bottom using the other one. I'll see. So that took us up to 29, something to do with 29. So I found my chatelaine. I found that I started it in 2009, 29. And so I did a little bit on that. You get to see it again. It's not really very exciting what I've done, because I foolishly thought, oh great, these wee bits, this corner bits, it's just all cross stitch. This shouldn't take me too long. Right, so this is the bit of the side here. More you can see. Oh my god. See this bit here? This is, yeah, it's just cross stitch, but it's 1/1, metallic 1/1. That took ages. And I'm like, oh holy crap, I've got 8 of them to do. I love my chatelaine, but it actually does depress you sometimes. It's just so much work. So much work. But anyway, my goal for this year was to get part 6 done. Part 6. I'll get it done within 10 years. So I'll just plod away on that. I think I was really just tired that night, and those little bits just, I'll kind of get the rest of it done. Yep, that was that. So Monday the 24th was something to do with books. So my chatelaine came out. I did that actually over the 2 nights. That's a little good done. And because it's in St. Petersburg, which is in Russia, and I'm reading a book just now and it's set in Russia. That's as good as it gets. I was a little bit vague with the, you know, matching it up, but hey, that's where the fun is. So 25th was something to do with your birthday. This is a new start because I bought this on my birthday. So I'll find her. She's in here somewhere. La, 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 la. Yep. So this is Gina by Artistic Cross Stitch. Obviously that's in black and white. It's not black and white. But to be honest, the colours are just very, very muted. Now I'm doing this on a piece of Sparkly's fabric with ones that came in and just was like, oh my goodness, yes, that's the one that got to go for that. So really an exciting little blob in the middle. But I'm doing, just suddenly realised, normally I do these, this isn't full coverage because there's no background here. So, and I'm doing it on 32 count over 2 because over 1, I don't know how it's going to look, if it's going to look defined enough for mine, like if it's going to be too big. Because I just don't know with her face and that, if that's what it's going to look like. But I just thought with it just doesn't suit doing it over 1. Oh, I don't know. I'll do a bit more and see how I'm going with it. I might have to rethink that. But, about a few months, I'll have forgotten all about it by the time I was like, oh, I'll just plod on. So that was it. The last day was something to do with family, which was, I was going to do the November house, but I was out and that just didn't happen. Occasionally I do go out of the house. Don't stay in such a time. So that takes me up to last week, just the weekend gone, and so I got my cap to find, my mini cap to find, worked on it. I made quite a bit of progress, but I've had to put away. So now, as 1st of May, so I'm doing stitchmaynia. So yeah, so as I was saying, I'm keeping it simple. Not manic, just simple. It should be stitch simple, which kind of doesn't really go. So I decided I couldn't cope with doing another, because I'm doing a year of starts as well, so I'll have in effect 12 starts this year on top of everything. I couldn't cope, I just couldn't do it. So I decided just to do one project, which I was wanting to start, which was of course Coffee Quaker, which is actually not going to be Coffee Quaker, it's going to be Diet Coke Quaker. And just do one motif, start a new motif every day, rather than doing the whole thing at once. So I start something new every day. And I think it'll work out quite well because I'm kind of looking at my charts just over here. There's slightly bigger ones and slightly smaller ones, so I know like on Wednesday night I'm out. So obviously I'm at work during the week. So at night, if hubby, like husband's working tonight, so plenty of time. But like Wednesday night, I'm straight out from work. I'm gonna run a 10k on Wednesday night. Oh crap. So by the time we get back from that, I'm probably not gonna get much time. So I know there's one little one that I could probably just do. So my plan is to start one. If I finish the motif for that night, then I'll just carry on with my rotation. I'll just carry on with something else. I won't start a new one. There's 20. I've worked it out. I've kind of got it to about 20 or 29 different bits to it. So pretty much, give or take a day or two where I don't make it, it'll get me through May. And then I'll come back to it. If I don't finish one on that night, that's fine, it just gets left. So I am using, I don't know, I'm sure it's pointless. It is a Chromatic Alchemy Keone opalescent, and I was hoping it would be a bit grey. I don't know if it's just because I'm in a blue living room and it just looks, and because the opalescent is greeny, it makes it look quite blue. At times it does look grey, but it doesn't really look anything like the picture. But it's bought now and I can't be well changing it. I have no patience to wait and get something else. And it works well with what I have in mind. So I have that, and then we have, obviously, because we have obviously, Diet Coke head. The can of Diet Coke's always fine. As you see, greys. So we have a couple of greys. We've got a little Gentle Arts, dark grey, 535. And then we've got the reds. We've got a little Buckeye Scarlet, 815, and a little 347. Then obviously we have the blacks. We have 310, and then we have the whites, which I'm using glow in the dark. Simply because I hate chucking things out. I hate the fact that it's just sitting in there and it's not getting used. And I might as well use it. If it starts glowing in the dark, it would be quite amusing. So that's it. So I've sat tonight, just before I was doing this video, and kind of matched up the colours, the suggested colours, you know, the ones that she's using to kind of get the kind of tones of where I'm wanting it. And that's it. So I'm going to make a start on that in just a minute. So other than that, in May, oh my god, May's so dull. That's that. And then, like I said, I'm just going to work a bit of my Mirabilia, a bit of my Cartographica, a bit of my Harbour. I've kind of plotted it up until the middle of month. What else have we got on in May? Life in general. Daughter's birthday, Neve, it's going to be 17. 17. I just don't understand that. You blink and they're 17. And then on the 20th, May, I'm very excited. We are going to, hubby, we've got a night out. We don't really do lots of night out. And we are going to the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow because we're dead posh and cultured like that. And we're going to go and see a live version of Amadeus. So they show the film, and I think it's the Scottish Philharmonic Orchestra. Possibly, could be one of those. Are obviously playing the score and music and the choir, whatever. So they're doing it live there. So I was like, God, that was like last year I bought it. I was like, oh, I still want to go to that. So very excited. It's all a bit cultured for me and hubby. We're not really like that. And then that's it. Everything the rest of the year is just like, pish. There's nothing much happening. You coming up? Oh, no, get it off. Off. I want to make it move. She has a fascination. She got on it the other day. I left it out the other day and she sat on it and had to get on and hear it all. Everyone's covered in cat hairs. She's getting booted out of the kitchen in a minute for that. So that's that. I'm now going to go and... Oh, I might actually have some dinner because I've realised what time is it. 7:30, I'm hungry. That's what's wrong with me. I'm hungry. Have some dinner and get stitching. So, cheery bye. And we'll see you again at the other side of Stitch Mania.